Hello everybody, so I wanted to just do another technique from the Duet inkpad techniques, the craft club from Crafter's Companion. And I got my club right here, and I don't know, I really don't know what's on here and what's not on here, so I'm just kind of hoping that there's, I mean, not on here, in here. Let's see, one of my ink pads isn't in here. Unless it's hidden somewhere, but that's all right. We can use these two. This just says, it tells you where you can go, but this has the QR code. I used the QR code and it just kind of took me to the page with all of them. And for some reason I had a hard time getting to this one, but I did get there. So that's a good thing. So let's see which technique we want to do today, because we did we do this one? No, we did not. We did the line one, which is way back here. Number 6, swink and stamp. But we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna ink it up, but I'm missing one of the colors, so it might be in here. Let me see if this says Duet. Yeah. There it is. Raspberry Ripple. Is that what it says is in here? It should have the color. It says there's 4. Well, there were 2 of them in there, so it doesn't say what colors, but so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna blend it. And blending is a pretty simple thing to do, really. I mean, there's just not what else can I say? I mean, you're just blending ink. So I have, where is that scratch paper? I have a rough side and I have a smooth side. Now, this paper does not feel like their normal watercolor paper to me. It's very textured on this side and really, really smooth on this side for watercolor paper. So I don't know, but we're gonna use, does it say, oh, see, it wants you to use gesso. That's why I didn't use it. I do have gesso, but I don't know how long it will take to dry. Where is my gesso? Huh. It's gonna be in another one of these. I guess so. And I don't know why they're telling you to use gesso. I mean, we blend all the time without gesso. So we're just gonna shoot for it. Maybe they don't want you on the rough side, so we'll use the smooth side. And to be honest with you, the way it's cut, this is the back and this is the front. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move it. I have this here to clean my brush, because I'm just gonna use the one brush. So I'm gonna come in here And here's what I'm gonna do. And I don't know if it's right or wrong. I'm just doing it. I'm not paying attention to gesso. I've never used gesso to blend inks on anything. So that's just not going to be the thing. So I'm going to use the pink in the middle. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to take pink. I'm going to tap it off, right? Because look at that. And I'm just going to come in and rub. You can barely see it right now, but that doesn't matter because what I'm going to do is build the color. I believe in building on color. That's just one of my, I'll tell you, you probably hear it all the time if you watch my channel regular. I'm always telling, build on the color, build on the color, build on it. Take your time and build on it. Now, it's a little harder for me in the videos to build. So you might see me sometimes going heavier, not building as much as I should, or, you know, whatever. But for this video, I'm going to try to build on it correctly because that's what this is about, right? Blending. And so I'm going to get a clean paper towel for this. I don't want to put my hands in the ink spots. It might leave a print, and sometimes that print is hard to get out. I really don't remember which inks do that, but since this is about blending specifically, then we are going to make sure and take that precaution. So this is not really deep right now, so I can keep building on it if I want. But like I say, with it being a video, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of stop right here. Use that ink up. And then come to the clean side and make sure it comes off clean, and it did. I can also come to my paper towel. If I want to get my paper towel wet, I can do that way. I think it'll probably last better if I don't get it wet. That's why I haven't been getting it wet. Okay, so there's the pink. I'm not going to clean it up yet because depending on whatever is going to happen, I might spritz it and make another background with it, or I might need some more of it. So I'm just going to leave it right there. I do really like this blending brush, and so far. So I didn't get any before, and I don't even know if they have any in stock now. But I didn't get them before because I thought, well, I got blending brushes and this and that, and, you know, I don't know if they're any good, and this, I love it. It works like a champ. It just does beautiful, I think. And you've seen the things I've done, so I don't even have the brush in with the kit anymore. I pulled it out and put it in my drawer, so anytime I'm going to use the kit, I'm going to have to grab it. I usually like to keep things with the kit, but I like this so much, I was like, no, I'm just going to put it in here So I'll use it all the time instead of just once in a while with the kit. Alright, I'm just doing it sideways like this because that's what they did in the thing. In the picture I can see it's covered up right now, but see, oh, they did a small purple, orange, and yellow, and I don't know, maybe my yellow won't be that small. I'm gonna come back here and do this again, and just brush it on here, get it off. They say that it's because it's dense enough that the inks stay on the top. They're not getting down in to all the bristles, and that's why they're good. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. All I know is they're working good. And I like that. So. Oh, this one I haven't opened yet. I'm like, why won't the lid come off? I can't get the lid off. It's because I haven't opened it yet. Alright. Okay, now the yellow. Oh. Got my fingers on there. Well, I didn't see nothing, so hopefully I'm good. And believe me, if you don't want those rough spots where the ink's real thick, tap it off. Because it doesn't matter what you use. If you don't tap it off, you're going to end up with a spot. Well, I can't say that because I don't know that that's true. It is true for me. If I don't tap it off, I'm going to end up with a spot. Okay. So there's my yellow, and I think I like the brightness of the yellow. And I got my purple, and I think I'm happy with the brightness of the purple. And I have my pink, and everything looks good, right? It does look good. And I am surprised at how well it's blended. But I just want to make sure that it is blended to the best of my ability. Or let's say, maybe it doesn't look that well blended. Maybe not. I'm going to take my middle color, which is the first one I put down, and I'm going to get some more of that ink. Tap it down. And now I'm just going to go over the lines and back over the pink. That's why when I was like, I want the right amount of pink. But at the same time, I know I'm probably going to come back and do this. So I'm not too concerned about if it's laid down as well as I want it. It's better if you are, because you don't have to keep going over it and over it and over it. And then you look at your other colors and you're like, oh, well, now that color doesn't look right, right? So you don't want to have to go back over it, but just a little bit, just so you just get a little bit better of a blend in it. And, you know, before, I always kind of did both colors over and again. And, I mean, I found that after, you know, more time doing it more often, so I'm getting practice, right? Then it really just works just to do that one middle color, that first color. Not, so if my first color was the yellow, then I might come back with the yellow, right? Sometimes I will go over the whole thing with one color, and And that's something different, and I can show you that later too. That can be something we work on later. I can't remember what it was called, but they did have a name for it, and I got it ages ago when I was trying to figure out about blending wax pencils without chemical, and came across that, and that technique kind of works with the blending the pencils a little bit, but kind of works with this too. Sometimes, not always. Okay, where's my water? Oh, because see, I was going to spritz it and put it on some paper here. How about if we spritz that orange too? Let's just see if we might not get anything worth using. But we'll check it out. Yeah. There's not really enough there to do anything. I will try here again. This side. Add some more color onto this side. Just a little bit. It's not really enough color to do anything with though. Okay. I think it was Duet. Let's get you some baby wipes. You know what? I actually went to go get some at Walgreens. And I couldn't pay the price for them. I'm like, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe how much they went out. I mean, how much they went up there. So I mean, it's probably not really that much money, but it just the last time I bought them, they were way less than what they had them for. And maybe, you know, because nothing was on sale, or they had like these one clearance ones, but they were something weird. And I thought, I don't know, you know, like they had an additive or something. And I thought, I don't know about, you know, putting that on my paper. So I just left it. I was like, no, I'll just have to wait until I'm willing to pay the money. I mean, I don't know why I have a problem with that, because I don't know why it's a problem for me. I really don't. All right, so now let's look what they did, because really I think all they've done now is come in with a stamp and a little flag thing here, and that's it. I mean, that's it. That's blend it, stamp it, and we're good. So where are the stamps from the set? Here we go. This one. Which way do I want it? I want the sunshine up. So that's how they did theirs too, with the yellow up. So, did this block come from the kit? I'm asking because, did it come from something else? Why am I thinking it came from something where you have to be straight? I don't know why. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I do not know. Okay, let me grab some ink. Alcohol-proof rustic brown which is probably going to be a really good color for these. The only problem is I'm going to go off the page, right? And then I'm going to come and do second generation. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do this below. And I'm going to do, I just need some scrap. I should have thought about this sooner. Here we go. Second generation up here. There we go. That just gives it a little bit of depth with the second generation. It just makes it fade back into the backdrop, and then it doesn't interrupt these other stamps. Does that make sense? If you stamp over the stamp with the stamp, then you're going to have, it's going to be a mess because it's going to look like you stamped over the stamp. So when you do second generation like that, because it's so light, it's not going to cover up that first one. I just want to kind of play with these. I mean, I could go and make the card, but basically you know right now about that. So I just kind of want to play with these a little bit. And just kind of do maybe down here. Maybe like that. Okay. I kind of like that, like there. Like that. Okay, so I'm gonna pick it up that way. Okay, let me, I might go to the side a little, or this side a little. Yeah, come to this side. A little, oh. I keep hearing a sound. Sounds like wings fluttering and thinking babies around, but I did make sure baby's in the cage. So you see the line where I inked it? That's too bad. Only one of these is showing, the one in between. These ones I didn't get on. Well, they're there, you just can't really see them. But I want to try the little flyaway ones over here. I really want to check those. I really want to. I've been wanting to ever since I seen this stamp set. So we're gonna do that. I was watching a video and I can't remember whose video it was. But she was doing like a Hero Arts kit. And I'm not sure how I feel about that Hero Arts. Oops, that's, so they're doing downward. We're gonna fly a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna fly a little bit. We're not gonna show who it's from. There we go. We're not showing who's putting out their seeds. Yeah, watch out for these lines like that. Hey, when that happens, and you know, like here where it's on a blended background that I made, and it's just there now. I love it. Oh my goodness. I just love it. I love this one that's in the middle of the two because it's just going straight. I love it. I love the stamp set. Oh, the reason I was going to say about that lady is she had an old kit, and they had a die for these Hero Arts. Had the dandelion dies, and I was just like, oh, who does that, right? I love them. Okay, so now I need something. So they did a thanks, and there's a thanks right here. I don't know. Oh, look, they got the little things going up. But they don't have the big dandelion on theirs. They just got them going up. I don't really think I want to do a thank you card, I don't think. I don't know what I want to do. I do not know what I want to do. What color will I use and all of that? Let me think. Okay. Yeah, I think it works. Would that work? Let's see. I don't have to worry about doing the fancy cut and stuff. To make it a little bit smaller, I guess. Yeah, if I put it there, does it look like a purple sun? I don't want it to look like a purple sun. Maybe a purple sun and that's the rainbow or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's no good. I'm just not feeling a sentiment right now, so it's kind of tough. Okay, so I thought Sheena was going to be on Crafter's Companion TV today. And she wasn't, and it was cartload all day. So I hope she's just missing a week. I hope she hasn't been vanished for, like the other ones. I hope she hasn't been What is that called when they send people away? Leave. Leave now. Vanquished. I can't think. Anyways, I hope that's not what's going on. Because I love me some Sheena. I mean, I don't do her techniques on videos really because I'm not an artist. And most of the time I just sit and stare at her videos going, wow. Wow. I wish I could do that, you know? But I can't. I have tried several times to do stuff in there, and it has not worked out. It's a great, like the draw the line technique, the draw the line, yeah. And you know what's misleading too is a lot of other crafters are very talented, and so they're posting pictures of their stuff on the website, and oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. But guess what? Obviously, from what you've seen of mine, not all of us can do it. There's just some very talented people. That's why they're the ones that post their picture. I've got a lot of viewers that are, oh, so talented. Such beautiful stuff. I'm just not thinking that looks straight. They say if you can't make it straight, don't even try. Maybe that's what I need to do, just... So I did that video this morning. And flipping through. I'm just trying to get this right. Flipping through watching videos. Was it this morning or this afternoon? No, yesterday. See, my brain still messes with me a little bit sometimes. Not as bad, but just a little bit sometimes. Yesterday, when I asked about scraps, using scraps, should we do like a series? And I had some great responses, and Dieta gave me a couple of good ideas. So if any of you have ideas, please let me know. But Deanna gave me some good ideas, and I was getting excited about it. And then the lady's like, I'm going to do videos about using our scraps and how we can use our scraps, and I'm going to do one a week. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Why? You know, it's, of course, she's way different than I am. So, hopefully, you know, it's not going to matter, but I just, with Vianney, I don't know how to say her name. I try. And I'm going to tell you, I like her. And I have personal reasons for that. But anyways, with her, Don't like the point, so I gotta get that point. Snip it. There we go. It used to happen all the time. I would think to myself, oh, I'm gonna do a video on this. And then I would see her video for that day. And she did a video on that. So I'd be like, well, okay, now if I do it, people are gonna think I'm copying her. And I can't do that. So, oh yeah, that was a time. Not so much anymore because her videos are different. And she used to do a lot of technique, or whatever you want to call it, technique kind of stuff. Where now it's a lot of product stuff, which good for her. She's making a lot of money. Well, I don't know if she's making a lot of money, but she's making money. And you know, when you need to do that and you have a young child, it's good that you could stay home and do YouTube and make some money to help with the family. I don't have that, so good for her. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, I would think I need to do this. I should try this on a video, or I should try doing this. And sure enough, she would do it. I mean, she's much more talented than I am. And I think she's more familiar with a lot of the products and stuff, even back then, because she had been doing paper crafting, where I had been out of it for so long, and that was the thing. I used to do scrapbooking, you know, when my kids were younger and stuff, and I did scrapbooking. But man, we didn't have this stuff. We had ink, scissors, we had the Cricut with the cartridges. I remember getting that. That was a little bitty thing too. Like, I mean, your mat was really tiny. I remember when Sizzix came out with that one, you had to push the handle down real hard. And the dies were all the big dies, the big thick dies. There wasn't these thin. Anyway, so we didn't have all this stuff. So then when I started getting back into it and looking for videos and stuff, I was just astonished. And the first thing I found was Crafter's Companion. So I ordered stuff from Crafter's Companion, and is this gonna fit on here? Too big. I should have checked that before I placed this stamp, and I didn't. A lot of the stuff they were doing, I was buying it and trying it, and like, no, this is not working for me. It is not like they make you think you're just gonna be able to just do it. No. It just doesn't work that way. That's not the way it is. False. I say false. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one quite a bit down. And I want this one as my background, I think. I wasn't going to do all of this because I'm just... Alright, so I need to trim this, trim that, whatever. So that's how I was like, you know, it was so frustrating and heartbreaking. And, you know, they're like, oh, everybody can do it. You can do this. Everybody can do this. Not me, I can do it. And then, you know, I kind of seen her videos. And... you know, she wasn't getting paid from them at the time. And I just thought, okay, she can do it. So I should be able to do it. Nope. Nope. couldn't do it. So that's what I thought. No, I can't be the only one that has a hard time with this, hard time doing this. I just can't be the only one. There's gotta be other people out there that just can't do this. And I'm gonna let them know that they're not alone. I'm gonna go on there and I'm gonna try these products out and I'm gonna try them and see. So that's what I did. That's how I started my channel, why I started my channel. So, oh, you know what I did? I went like right at 4, didn't I? I don't want to be right at. I need to go down a little bit. Otherwise, I might end up overlapped, and I don't want to be overlapped. I did not cut that straight. Let me do that 6 before I cut it down again and see how that's gonna work. Wait. I want the straight edge on the line. There we go. Okay. If it's not straight, it's not going to be. Oh, it looks straight. What about this side? Looks pretty straight from what I can tell. So this will go here. And then this. Yep, that works for me. I just needed a thin border. I always feel like you're gonna have some kind of border, or it just doesn't look right. All right, so I was gonna post this in the morning, but if I can get it to load and everything, I'll do it tonight. It just depends on how long it takes to load and go up, you know. Sometimes it's amazingly fast. And then sometimes it's like, ugh, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Sometimes you might notice like I change my, the picture, that first picture that you see. Because I'll just set it to public before I've gone in and made the last minute changes or whatever, you know, you want to call it. And so I'll just go ahead and put it public before I do that. And then when I have a chance, I go in and do that. I'll fix that picture and add tags to it or whatever. So sometimes I'll notice like, oh, I misspelled the title. So I changed the title a little bit. So if you ever notice that and wonder what's going on, that's what it is. I'm just trying to get the videos up for you quicker that way. All right, y'all. All right. Not impressed. I needed to do more with this. This needed to be down. Down. Wonder, did they do theirs down? Kind of, yeah, see? They did that down and then that down. And that changed there. So, yeah. Oh, they did the same shape. I thought they had a regular rectangle. Oh. We did the layering watercolor effect, didn't we? Maybe I'll show you the right way because I was just doing it the quick way, picking up. Because in actuality, you should dry between layers. See, back in the day, when I started they didn't tell you that. They didn't say, oh, take your heating tool and dry it, and then come back. No. They didn't. So, okay. And I'm telling you, there's so much stuff that really just takes so much practice. You know, but they made it back then. They really made it seem like, oh, you're going to get this and you're just going to be able to do this. Oh, my goodness. And I was pretty good at scrapbooking when I did it. My scrapbooks were, yep, compared to other people. I was getting paid for them. But I left it for so long, and I wasn't familiar with the new products. I didn't have a die cutting machine or nothing. All right, everybody, if you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.